Together, we win.
In a jungle, there lived a ruthless lion named Sher Khan. The other animals in the jungle were very afraid of him. Whenever the lion roamed the jungle, the other animals, upon seeing him, would run back to their homes in fear. Sher Khan would eat whoever he wished, sparing neither the old nor the young. All the creatures of the jungle were fed up with Sher Khan's tyranny. Meanwhile, his accomplice was Bagheera, who was even more merciless than Sher Khan. Every day, Bagheera would feed Sher Khan false information about the other animals in the jungle, telling him which animals had grown big and delicious. Sher Khan blindly trusted everything Bagheera said. One year, a severe drought hit the jungle. All the ponds dried up except for one. Sher Khan and Bagheera drank water from that pond. At that moment, an evil idea struck Bagheera's mind. Looking at Sher Khan, he said,
"All the ponds in the jungle have dried up. Only one pond remains unfrozen."
What are you trying to say, Bagheera?
What I mean to say is that if all the animals and birds of the jungle start drinking water from here, this pond will also dry up.
You are my most trusted companion and friend. You keep an eye on everything.
Saying this, Sher Khan returned to his cave with his companion Bagheera. And the wicked Bagheera went around the jungle saying this:
From now on, no creature in the jungle is allowed to drink from that pond. If any animal is caught drinking water there, it will be killed on the spot.
The animals of the jungle felt very helpless because of Sher Khan's decision. But no one had the courage to protest or disobey the order, because the duo of Sher Khan and Bagheera was very powerful. Within a few days, the animals of the jungle began to run here and there in search of water, suffering from thirst and lack of water. Troubled by the water crisis, the animals of the jungle gathered in one place. Elder Elephant, who was the wisest among them, looked around at everyone and said,
"How long will we remain thirsty like this? If this continues for a few more days, one by one, we will all start to die."
Mintu the monkey, who was second only to the elephant in wisdom, looked at the elephant and said,
"What can we do, elephant brother? We can't fight against those two. They are very powerful together."
I think it would be best if everyone leaves this jungle and moves to another one. It's not possible to stay here like this.
I often roam around in the neighboring forest. The situation there is just like ours. Everywhere you go, you'll find a lion like Sher Khan.
Hearing the monkey's words, the elephant stood there stunned, and the others who were present began to leave, heading toward their homes in despair. In this way, quite some time passed. In that jungle, there lived a deer and her fawn. The deer took great care of her fawn with deep affection. One day, the deer was in a deep sleep. The fawn became extremely thirsty. The thirst became unbearable for him, and he couldn't endure it any longer.
I can't take it anymore. My chest feels like it's going to burst from thirst. If I don't drink water now, I'll die anyway. It's better to die after drinking water than to die like this.
Thinking this, he put aside the fear for his life and went straight to the jungle's pond. And there he began to drink the water. Just as the fawn was drinking from the pond, a beautiful, colourful fish swam up to him and said,
"You shouldn't have drunk from this pond. Haven't you heard the order of your ruthless king? So what if he sees this?
Yes, I have heard. But if I hadn't drunk the water, I would have died from thirst anyway.
Just as the fawn was saying this, he suddenly heard a fierce growl. When he turned around, he saw Sher Khan's companion, Bagheera, glaring at him with angry eyes. Terrified, the fawn said to Bagheera,
I was very thirsty. Please forgive me.
How dare you! You little dare! You dare to disobey the king's order! Your death is certain now.
Saying this, Bagheera mercilessly killed the fawn. The fish in the pond witnessed the entire incident, and tears welled up in its eyes out of sorrow. A monkey sitting on a nearby tree also saw everything. He quickly ran to the fawn's father and told him everything that had happened. Hearing the news of his fawn's death, the deer rushed to the spot. By then, Bagheera had already left. Seeing his fawn lying there in a pool of blood, the deer broke down in tears.
I had warned you, my child, but you didn't listen to me. If you had listened, you would still be alive today. But I will surely take revenge for your death. I will not let Sher Khan and Bagheera live.
But how will you do that? They are both very powerful.
Just as the monkey was saying this, a sudden beam of light shot up from the pond. Before their very eyes, the colourful fish transformed into a beautiful fairy.
Who are you?
I am a magical fairy. I have been in this pond for 100 years. Although I am not supposed to interfere in the matters of your world, I could no longer bear the tears and pain of this deer. I have seen everything and I am deeply saddened. And I was pained by the thought that I couldn't do anything.
Hearing the fairy's words, the deer, still crying, said to her,
You're a magical fairy. Can you bring my fawn back to life?
No, my dear, I cannot bring anyone back to life. I do not have that power. But I can definitely help you. I will help you take revenge for your fawn's death.
You can kill Sher Khan and Bagheera for us. What greater help could there be? You use your magic on them.
No, that won't be necessary. They will end up killing each other on their own.
Saying this, the fairy raised her magic staff toward the deer and the monkey. Colourful rays of light shot out from the staff and fell upon them. After a while, the rays stopped shining.
Monkey brother, you go to Sher Khan and tell him that Bagheera wants to kill him and become the king of the jungle. And dear brother, you go to Bagheera and tell him that he is the true king of the jungle.
But will they believe us after hearing what we say?
I have granted you magical power. Every word that comes from your mouths will seem true to them. They will act accordingly. However, this magic will last only for a short time, and then it will fade away. So, you must act quickly.
The monkey and the deer ran to Bagheera and Sher Khan and began provoking each of them against the other. Their words seemed completely true to both Bagheera and Sher Khan. After hearing what the monkey and the deer said, the two became furious and marched toward each other in anger.
I entrusted you with the responsibility of watching over this jungle, and now you want to kill me and become the king yourself.
You only gave me the responsibility of this jungle, but gave me nothing in return. I'm no less powerful than you. Even if you're not around, I can rule the jungle just fine.
Then fine, come on. The one who survives this battle between us will rule the jungle.
Saying this, Sher Khan lunged at Bagheera. The two of them began to fight with all their strength. In no time, they wounded each other severely. And eventually, both collapsed to the ground, struggling before they died. With their deaths, a wave of joy swept through the jungle. All the animals felt a deep sense of freedom, finally liberated from their two ruthless rulers. The deer and the monkey told all the animals that it was the fairy from the pond who had helped them. Hearing this, all the animals happily made their way to the pond. There, it seemed the fairy had been waiting just for them. She then spoke to everyone gathered.
My work here is now done. It's time for me to leave this place.
Please don't leave us. You've helped us so much. Stay here with us.
No, even if I wanted to, I can no longer stay here. But remember one thing. All of you never be afraid in times of trouble. If you stand together and use your wisdom, you will be able to face even the greatest of dangers. Goodbye, my friends, goodbye.
Saying this, the fairy vanished from their sight, and the animals of the jungle, now free from the tyranny of their oppressors, began to live in peace and happiness.
If you want more stories, please subscribe to the channel.